Future Places 2010 continues to explore the potential and the impact of new media and culture and society.
This festival celebrates the way digital media contribute for the development of local cultures or communities. It is part of a strategy of the University of Porto for the development of digital media studies and research and entrepreneurship, which is a festival fitted in the UT Austin Portugal CoLab.
Our goals for the festival consistently for the last 3 years has been to strengthen the arts community both within Porto and also globally, to put Porto more on the map as a center of digital media and arts and creativity, technological innovation, because there's so much that is happening here. It's very, very rich intellectually and creatively as a city, and it's important to make more people around the world realize that.
We're hoping that Future Places becomes the kind of venue or vehicle, I should say, that international artists want to present, want to come and want to see their colleagues' work, and we certainly want lots of the public to come and enjoy these pieces.
We are hosting and collaborating very closely to do a Future Place. Is the name of a festival, and also is the name that really compromises everyone who is doing this project.
We look out for possibilities, realities that exist in the social and cultural context of Porto in particular that can benefit from new media involvement.
I think the choice of venues downtown this year, here in Mas Habitos and Passos Manuel across the street, and the outdoor event should be really interesting. And I think the idea of installations is a big part of what we're trying to do, because one must interact with an installation. You have to walk around it, you have to come up to it, sometimes you have to touch it, or listen, or try to figure out how it relates to the space that it's in. So art in its space is another part of community. If those spaces are in outdoors, then everybody walks up and enjoys themselves.
Bringing all these artists from all the entire planet, it's been very difficult, but at the same time very graceful and very gratificant. I don't know if this word exists, but I'll say it anyway.
We're bringing people from many different countries. This past competition, we had over 100 people submitted from all over the world, from over 20 countries, asking to come to Porto and be in future places. And of those over 100, we chose 8. But it just shows that we are really getting the word out that Porto is a place to come to if you are into innovation, if you're into doing new artistic things with digital media. And we're open to a wide variety of projects because we want to recognize just what a fluid medium the digital can be.
The workshops are another very big part of it, that the project, the first few days have these long workshops, full-day workshops, that allow not only newcomers, but people who are just plain interested in the domain of digital media and art can come and engage with professionals and artists who've been making this stuff for a long time, and hopefully go away with a product, or perhaps even just some new knowledge about how to make stuff, how to enjoy it, how to participate with other interested players, or builders, makers of things. So that's another main objective of the whole project.
Also, we consult with other projects, other people who are doing similar things around the world, developing projects of a social and cultural nature through new media. And this is why we have gathered in the program of this year's edition of the festival a very wide range of people who are working on music, performance, social platforms online, technology development, all kinds of activities that have that same thread in common, the benefit of social and cultural structures through the use of new media and new media literacy.
Oh, my wet photograph. Oh, my wet photograph. Vacant jumper actually yearns for tasty xenophobe. Vacant jumper totally yearns for tasty xenophobe. Yes, it does. Huh, you got too funky.
Porto is a very interesting context because it's inside, of course, Europe, but it's a bit peripheral, and I think we will face in the next 5 years a very new phenomenon that big cities in the world, very big cities, are starting to lose some creative people because they are looking for also a better quality of life, they are looking for context where people are more welcoming, where there's still some kind of authenticity, and I think Porto is a very good context to welcome such a festival.
We see that lots of people share the same common idea of bringing up a new future and a new future places.
Yes, we are high tech, we are developing new way to communicate through internet, but we also need a ground. I'm a dancer, and I think the more you are grounded, the more you can get high and dream and make your dream come true, but you also need a very important base. So if you are only up in the sky, you cannot really make your dream come true. So this is it, the impact on digital art in local cultures.
I feel like this has really been a success. As I just walk around the venue here, I'm seeing all of these conversations of people who they haven't met before or they've heard of each other, and now they're connecting and saying, wow, you're doing really interesting work. It's similar to my work. I'd love to ask you some questions about it. And I think we're going to get a lot of future collaborations. I think we're going to get a lot of return visits from this. People wanting to come back, even if they're not featured as an invited artist, but just to come back and see other people who are attracted to this.
So until the next year, I hope to see you here in the 4th year of the Future Place.